So I think that's a really essential thought that you really need to take into consideration. So appreciate your time. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Okay. The next card to address this is Stanley Fenning.
P-F-E-N-N-I-N-G, Middleburg, Florida, Clay Hill. One other change you're probably going to want to make is section 102, paragraph A, number 4. The individual school board member is entitled to full information and data necessary in his or her judgment to the proper casting of his or her vote on any matter which comes before the school board. That's the rule. That's the rule, that when a school board member has questions for anybody that is necessary to get the full information, should be allowed or changed, because that seems like the trend the last couple of months with this. First, seemed like it was the superintendent wanted to make some changes. Now the attorney's trying to make some changes that weren't discussed. Let's take a look. Here's another good thing that maybe you want to take a look at is conduct at meetings.
What page are you on, Mr. Fenning?
Were you on page 1?
Yeah, that was on page.
The first one was on page 1, but I'm looking. Now he's looking for conduct. I'm looking.
That's gonna be down. Place, agenda.
Oh, it's
quorum
page
voting.
5, number 8.
Yes, ma'am. Because I think it'd be prudent to allow visitors to come to this room and not be threatened, harassed, intimidated, shoved, or cursed at. So maybe somebody would want to bring the anti-bullying principle into this room, like you have for the school board for the third graders. Let's make it at least so we're going to act like third graders in here.
And what change did you want on number 8, Mr. Fenning?
Somehow the public who participates in these meetings, they come into this room, that they don't put their hands on other people, they don't curse at other people, they don't intimidate other people or threaten them or bully them. One other thing, I see in number 9, procedures for citizens petition, as a courtesy, name or address as a courtesy. That's not what you said. Name, address, phone number, email, is some kind of contact form.
What we decided last month is on the 3-minute presentations from the audience that you could give your address as a courtesy. It's not required.
Yes, ma'am.
But on the 10-minute speakers, we kept in that a citizen would give their address.
Nowhere did y'all discuss changing scheduled citizens' request at least 10 days, striking at least 10 days, and changing it certain 14 days. That's new. The bottom line is, y'all can do what you want, but like I was trying to say last month, I presented to you that House Bill 355 and Senate Bill 206, we're going to make it mandatory starting July 1st, that every board or commission in the state of Florida is going to have to adopt policies to allow public participation during public meetings. I didn't make it up. Senate Bill 206, fast track, just like I said it would, blew right on by Senator Thrasher's committee, went into it went on to the Florida Senate and 40-0. 40-0. Senate Bill 206, I don't think had a single nay vote through the entire committee process and landed on the Senate floor. I haven't had time to look at what's going on in the House yet, but I have a very good feeling that it's going to be a similar situation. This legislation is going to land on Governor Scott's desk, and he's going to sign it. The very first proclamation he's talking about is open and transparent government, and he's going to sign the law that makes y'all allow us to have public comments during meetings. You don't have workshop meetings because you don't have a policy for workshop. There's no statutory authority. Nobody's presented to me. You're holding these meetings. Why? What is to be gained from holding any kind of decision-making process, gathering information that doesn't allow the public to participate, the stakeholders?
Okay, thank you, Mr. Penny, but we do allow public input at all of our meetings, except workshops.
Till July 1, 2012.
Mr. Finney, I actually have a follow-up and a question before he goes away, and I apologize. I was not chuckling at you. I was chuckling at what you said, and I understand what you were saying about the bullying in page 5, paragraph 8. This
Yes.
includes individuals who advise, counsel, instruct. And I was going to let it go, but, you know, I saw the YouTube video. I see Mr. Studdard here tonight. He did put his hands on Mr. Finney and dropped a F-bomb.
Mr. Van Zant.
Recess.
Mr. Van Zant,
That should be addressed.
would you like to talk to the deputy who was standing there as a witness as to who did what?
I saw it with my own eyes.
You are defaming my husband.
Your husband
and I
put
am
your
not
hands
gonna
on me.
stand for it.
The deputy didn't turn his back on
Mr.
me.
Penny, you may sit down. Mr. Van Zant?
Well, we can address
yeah,
this in the policy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we will, Mr. Van Zant.
And at the ballot box.
Yes, Mr. Penny, you do that.
Anybody want to join me in that?
Mr. Penny, please sit down.
Chair,
Mr. Penny.
can I address a broad question to the board attorney? In looking at the changes in language, back away from the specific language, and what is it that we're attempting to achieve in broad brush terminology? What is it, Mr. Bickner, that the addition or deletion of language to the policy, what are we attempting to achieve?
It's codification of what we're already doing. It doesn't change anything. The section that says